Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of FTL Multiverse Vanilla Voyages with the Bulwark. And right away, you're probably noticing that the UI is back to the original FTL UI. And yes, that is because I checked on the community posts. The classic vanilla FTL UI won the vote. So there's that. So that's what we're going to be playing for the rest of the series. No more UI changes. And also, I did say I was going to go to the militia encampment sector in the next episode, but I'm going to go to the Republican territory because there's a sale. So let's see what's on over there. You guys know that the Republicans are the leeches in this game. Alright, so here's our hyperspeed. Proceed to the leech sector. Don't expect your largest threat here to be the leeches themselves. Their kind have mostly stayed neutral towards the Federation. The risk lies between the Inquisition and Coalition forces allied with the Republic. Be careful with who you confide in here, and try not to take too much advantage of the downtrodden citizens here. At the bottom of your atlas, you notice a small H logo. A sponsorship? It reads, "Come visit the local Hektar Industries marketplaces." Huh? Exit hyperspeed. Before you could finish exiting hyperspeed, you're greeted by an unusual advertisement. Greetings, valued Hektar customer. This is Billy Hektar, CEO of the Hektar Corporation, speaking to you. As part of our new customer loyalty program, I am proud to introduce our new unwavering wage utility points. Each time you visit a Hektar brand store, our friendly customer support vessels will add an extra UWU point to your account, UWU. Collect enough and you'll be able to enter our reward program. Happy shopping! The advertisement concludes and a cheerful jingle plays over your computer, followed by the motto, "Satisfaction guaranteed, because you aren't getting your money back." Okay, we'll investigate that in a minute. Leech society is in tatters and their government in a constant state of upheaval. Hopefully the government doesn't collapse while you're here and you can make it out to the other end safely. Unfortunately, there's no Leech guard here this time. Looks like a coalition ship has been put in charge of protecting this sector, and they aren't going to let you pass easy. Coalition allied crew, try to persuade them to let you go. I have been terribly confused. You are a Federation ship, yes? Or whatever, just leave. Okay, I will. Okay, so we have a bunch of stores, and you see these little numbers here? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have to be here in 10 jumps. So we're going to visit all of these Hektar stores and see what they have to offer. A loud advertisement blasts over your stereo with an obese slug waving his arms in the air and begging you to come and shop. Seems like unfortunate placement considering you're already here. Okay, inquire about UWU points. What's this UWU points? The Hektar employee perks up. A new customer? Oh crap, I get a commission for these. I can help you set up your account for a small fee of 700 scrap. 700 scrap? How about no? Aw man, what the shot. Anyways, the account is actually free. By setting up your account, you get 1 UWU point for free. Every time you visit a Hektar marketplace, make sure to collect your UWU point before you can shop. Collect 4 points, and you'll be entered into our customer reward program. The slug transfers over an UWU point to your account. Now, go buy something or get lost. Now that you have your UWU point, you can shop. Well, right away I'm buying cloaking. And I'm gonna sell the guard missile and the guard missile drone and hydra missile. And what do we have here? Some modular weapons, but I don't really want to mod anything. Let's just buy some fuel and we'll be on our way. Let's upgrade our ship. Okay, we can only do this. So let's go. Another Hektar store, huh? These Hektar stores sure are plentiful. It's almost concerning how much of this sector is just stores, but you suppose it's better than deadly rebels. Collect your UWU point. Alright. We can't afford anything. Although I would like a mod laser. Is it better than a flak, though? Probably not, so I'm gonna continue. Quest. Life Signs of a Federation Ambassador. Oh, this is from the last episode. Alright, let's get some fights in. For all the Coalition's billed as some grand galactic threat, they really haven't seemed to do much besides the Aquarian invasions. Sure, it's a nuisance you have to deal with ships like the one barreling towards you right now, but at least they aren't directly attacking the Federation anymore. Yep, just means more scrap. Oh, damn it, they're in my weapons. Damn it. We still got their missile online. Oh! Not the oxygen. Nice, get hit. Nice. The captain of the coalition ship hails you and begrudgingly requests that you accept their surrender. End the comms and finish this fight. Die. You've proven that no one, rebel or coalition, can outmatch you. Or at least this ship couldn't. Nice. Keep going. A lead ship eyes you passing by and orders you to stop. Apparently, he's one of the last few soldiers left with the motivation to actually uphold his post. It's a shame his effort is wasted on you. We'll do nothing. Actually, we'll make one last repair for combat. We'll keep going. Please don't board my weapons. Okay, they boarded here. We can vent them. Cloak. Alright, we hit him. Nice. Hit him again. From out of nowhere, the lead ship simply powers off its weapons and shields. They aren't out of the fight yet, but it seems as though they want you to kill them? Spare them and stop firing? The leeches seem surprised but grateful and timidly offer a bit of their cargo. Oh, okay, well, that's not a lot of stuff that they gave us. Next time, give us more stuff, otherwise we'll kill you. It appears you're receiving a long-range transmission with Zoltan encoding marked as urgent. To the Zoltans, all matters are urgent, but it still might require your attention. Listen. Oh god. I know this event. This is a bunch of text. Okay. Before the time of the current President Tyrio, the arrogant President Oertis led an unsuccessful invasion against Zoltan space. His leadership was cut short when his soon-to-be successor Arake led a siege on Oertis's palace and hacked him into tiny bits which were embalmed and kept as trophies. Cool history lesson, but why are you telling us this? Have patience. The Ministry was satisfied with Arke's appointment, but to prevent future attacks, it was agreed upon that the Ministry may install up to 3 embassies within Leech territory that would serve to ensure further incidents would not occur. This has been upheld by all subsequent Leech presidents, until now. Under Tyrdio's leadership, it seems he has become so overwhelmed with the current revolution, he has turned ignorant to the effects of the Inquisition and furthermore the Coalition being allowed in his territory. Please, just get to the point. We are nearly there. As the Ministry supports the Federation, it is within the Coalition's best interest to prevent Federation and therefore also Ministry intervention and conflicts involving them. They appear to be afraid to take action directly, and thus have hired the Tikaka slaver clan to enslave our delegates and ship them off to other stretches of the galaxy. As a Federation ship, we request that you travel to these coordinates and put an end to this. The Zoltan hangs up without so much as a please or a thank you. Sure, I'll definitely do that. Alright, let's go here and do that quest. As warned, a band of Tikaka pirates have taken control of the embassy at the given coordinates and are rounding up the Zoltan officials taking inventory. Intervene. You've seen enough. Time to put a stop to this. Look. No one likes Zoltans anyway. Let us go, and you could have one free of charge. Ignore them and keep firing. Although a Zoltan is free power, I do want scrap. And they're dead. The slavers are no more. Good riddance. The Zoltans are shaken, but alright. Not long after, a Zoltan war vessel armed to the teeth jumps in, and you recognize the voice as the same one from earlier. The Zoltans introduce themselves with a brief, "We'll take it from here," and then begin reorganizing the embassy. Again, you receive no thanks, but you do at least talk them into giving you a reward, and a notoriety decrease for the Ministry. Alright, well that's nice, I guess. Alright, let's go to this Hektar store again. Or actually, we'll go here to the Federation Ambassador. Following the Ambassador's life signatures has led you to a Coalition base. Activity seems to be as usual, save for even further increased security. They're refusing all hails. Engage the station and force them to give up the Ambassador. As far as you can tell, there's only 2 ways to get the Ambassador out of this. 1. Force the Coalition to give up somehow, or 2. Get rid of all the security. Neither will be easy, so get ready for a fight. We'll do one last-minute repair. Ugh, they have mind control in my pilot. No, they hacked my shields! Oh god, please get out. Okay, there's a mantis. Yes, okay, they're all in. Now take care of them. Okay, nice, we hit their weapons. Nice, took out their mind control. Oh no, there's a leech in my piloting. I can't believe I'm saying this. Fine, you win, Renegade. This battle's at least... I don't know who you think you are. Challenging the Coalition in regions it has every right to be in. But right now, I would rather live. You took captive a Federation ambassador. Give them back safely and we'll spare you. Ah, so that is what this is about. Yes, I believe there was a skirmish. A Federation ship was violating the boundaries of a Coalition vessel and self-defense became necessary. or so at least I was told. I knew as soon as they returned with a captive, this would come back to bite us. Believe it or not, for as much as I hate you and your employers, I do not want conflict. The slug waves a tentacle, and a small shuttle emerges a few moments later carrying the ambassador. The ambassador is a young human woman, likely no older than her early 30s. Oh, thank God I'm alive. I thought for certain it was only a matter of time before they executed me. This slug, the one in charge, he was so furious. He called the ones who took me captive reckless. God, people think their actions just don't have consequences anymore, do they? This is the sort of thing that starts wars. She dusts off her shoulders and sighs. You're the renegade from Universe Zero, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for your service to the Federation. Please drop me off at the nearest Allied station so I may contact the Federation. In the meantime, I'll pull some strings and see if I can help solve some of your pressing concerns. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. And a notoriety decrease for General. Nice. Let's heal our crew, too. Alright, to this Hektar store. An over-enthusiastic employee of Hektar greets you. Hey! Hi! Hello! Howdy! How do you do? Please, buy things. I can't see my family again until I meet my quota. Collect my Uwu point. Alright, let's continue shopping. Okay, let's see. What do we want? Well, I don't really want anything. I just want to upgrade my weapons, so we're going to save up. Actually, yeah, we're going to save up, and we're going to try and get some more power for weapons level 2. I'm sorry, more weapon power. Despite the nebula all around, a small vampweed outpost is nearby. It's no military base either. The station's massive biodome seems to contain a variety of flora. Dock with the outpost. The minute you approach the outpost, a vampweed ship detaches and attacks. You know they can be territorial, but this is quite an extreme reaction. Maybe you could reason with these guys after roughing them up a bit. Or I could just kill them. Which is what I want to do considering the fact that we need scrap for a weapon upgrade. Nice, right in the weapons. The vampweed ship is near destruction, but their captain is ever determined to keep on fighting to the bitter end. If they want to keep on fighting, then keep on fighting. Ouch, my doors. Nice. The vampweed ship is destroyed. You scrap their wreckage, but you notice during the fight the outpost greatly increased their security. Alright, to the next Hektar store. Actually, we'll go here and then the Hektar store. Yeah, you know what's worse than a stupid smelly leech? A stupider, smellier Federation captain. The Coalition captain receives several high fives from his crew then attacks. Okay, well, that'll be the last those will be the last high fives he ever gets. Nice, we hit their weapons and we dodged all their shots. Nice, we hit their shields, but they hacked our shields. You can tell it's hard for the Coalition captain to admit, but they've been bested. They offer us surrender, deny them mercy. Dead. The Coalition vessel is blasted apart from your assault. With the destruction of this ship, humans can hopefully rest a little easier. Alright, we got 100 scrap. We can upgrade to our Hermes missile. Very nice. We're fully decked out now. Let's go to this Hektar store so we can get our Uwu point. You've arrived at the store, but the ship meant to greet you is deathly silent. After several subsequent hails, the captain is startled awake. Ah, god damn it, you woke me up. Yeah, whatever, come shop or some shit. Collect your Uwu point. The Hektar employee goes to add your point, when he stops in surprise. Huh? You actually reached 4 points? Do you have brain damage? Why would you visit so many stores? Whatever. Congratulations. Here's the shiny key to the Hektar Mega Market. Something, we waive all liability or whatever. Looks like they've sent some special coords for your Atlas. You can travel there during any sector jump before the Federation capital. Alright. We can't buy anything, so... Let's see, do you have anything to sell? No, I don't. Alright. I guess we'll go to this Hektar store. Looks like a Hektar representative is orbiting a nearby marketplace, painted a gas shade of neon yellow which stands out from miles away. Hopefully, whatever goods are inside aren't as obnoxiously vibrant. Attack the shop owner because we need scrap. You arm the weapons and attack. Alright, yeah, we need scrap. We already have our Uwu points. We just need scrap. That's the most important thing right now is scrap. We have 0. Alright, took out their weapons. Nice, hit their mind control. Alright, we got him. You receive one last hail from the Hektar captain as the ship is plunged into flames. I was paid enough to say something clever, but if my manager asks, pretend I did... Nope, it just cuts off, okay. Alright, let's go to the exit beacon. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL driver's charged, you could jump to the next sector. Explore. A slug ship, a rogue you suspect, approaches. But when he sees you're a Federation, he thinks better of the sneak attack and fires everything he has. Alright, nice. We hit him a lot. Alright. Okay, I see no reason to lie right now. We're kinda screwed unless you let us go. We'll give you some junk if you agree. There will be no mercy today. We got him. The slug ship is no more. You scrap the rig. Alright, I'm going to get some more reactor power, because we really need some. And I did not mean to go here. Oops. Yeah, I've been here already. I did not mean to do that. I just wasted a jump. Alright. Imperial New Homelands is the next sector, but I'm not going there. We're going to this Hektar Mega Market and see what's all that about. Okay, we've entered hyperspeed. Proceed to the crystalline New Homelands. Except we don't want to do this. We want to reroute. Jump to the Hektar Mega Market. The entries for this sector are bloated with product placements and corporate jargon. What concerns you more, however, is the massive number of distress beacons located within the sector. This should be interesting. Continue with the jump. Alright, let's go. Even after closing your atlas, the torrent of advertisements doesn't stop. Just about every product imaginable is shilled to you in under a minute. You finally resort to muting the ship's radio so you can hear yourself think again. Greetings, valued customers. Welcome to Hektar Industries, trademarks, Hektar Mega Market. It's always wonderful to see new debtors in these parts. Thanks. Wait, did you just call us debtors? Oh, another one. You new arrivals always seem so surprised. Yes, I'm afraid you are in massive debt to Hektar Industries. Didn't you know that every UU point you collect comes with a fee of 625 scrap? Yes, sir. You now owe us a total of 2,500 scrap. Quite the predicament. Well, what do we do about it? Oh, that's quite simple. You pay it, or you stay here forever. Don't worry. If you do end up staying, Hektar Industries sells just about everything you need to live a painfully adequate life of a minimum wage worker. Good luck! We'll have to figure this out later, or surely there's something we can do. The slug laughs. Yeah, sure. You could go track down Mr. Billy Hektar himself and ask for your debt to be cleared. Get real. Blast these assholes. This is criminal. If the Federation isn't aware about this, then you'll have to take matters into your own hands, starting with this ship. Alright, and they're requesting for ASB backup. Hey, listen to this music. Nice, weapons gone. And cloak. Nice, ASB missed. Hit their shields. Very nice. Dead. You have defeated the Hektar Guard. Whatever might have been in their cargo has for certain been destroyed, but you could at least salvage some supplies from the ship. Alright, by killing the Hektar Guard, you have no doubt caused them to dispatch reinforcements to track you down. Watch your step as you explore. Alright, we'll do our salvage mission, run a salvage mission, survey the nearby area. The ruins of a little colony appear to have once been located on a nearby atmospheric planetoid. You can't be certain if anyone is left. Visit the colony. While exploring the colony, you're suddenly jumped by a band of armed rebels. Ruins like this are the byproduct of the Federation's own neglect of its citizens. When the Civil War was afoot, the rebellion ensured the safety of its people. But where were you? You were busy protecting your Xeno-aristocrats from the will of humanity. Uh-oh, we have borders. We'll take care of these guys, they'll be dead soon. And okay, that should be them all, they're dead. Let's go heal up our crew and then we'll continue on our way. Alright, let's go to this distress beacon. You see the distress call at this beacon, but you see no ship in distress. Instead, a lizard piloting a cargo ship hails you. What's with the distress beacon? I'm in distress! Oh, horrible, horrible! Not the kind of distress you were thinking of. No, I'm in despair. I think I'm having a mental breakdown. What is life? All I know is work. All I do is work. I know nothing but work. Is there more to life but an endless cycle of work? No, you either work or you become obsolete. Yes, work hard enough and eventually you'll be free from the cycle. You mean there is freedom? The metaphorical pot of gold at the end of the metaphorical rainbow? Then I shall seek that gold. You have given me hope. Thank you, Captain. The lizard offers you a drone from their cargo. Thanks. Let's go sell it at one of these stores soon. A small Hektar-run gift shop is nearby. It's highly unlikely it's carrying any military goods, but maybe you'll find something interesting. Check it out. You're welcomed by an overweight slug. Visitors, come on in. I have something to show you. I've created a new line of pull-string toys resembling various races across the galaxy. Come and try them. Okay, pull the human string. The human toy squeaks and spits out, "Glory to the rebellion!" The slug notices your shock and tries to calm your nerves. It's okay. A lot of humans are rebels. That's the point. It's relatable for humans. Right. The slug laughs nervously. I'm guessing you don't like it then. Okay. The slug slithers back to his store corner, defeated. There's a military depot not too far from here. Go there instead if you want something worthwhile. Okay, we'll sell this. And, buy some fuel. I guess that'll be all. Distress beacon, another one. This distress call appears to originate from a ship lost in the clouds. Please help us! We are in debt to Hektar, but our chances of paying it off are hopeless. Is there anything you could spare us? We can't help, sorry. We need all the scrap we can get. Unfortunately, these civilians will have to rely on other means to save themselves. Knowing how this sector is a giant trap, it's unlikely they'll find any other vessel willing to help. Okay, so we need to beat the exit beacon in 10 jumps. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this. Here's another Hektar store. A sleazy clerk with grease stains on his chest eyes your ship. A Federation ship? You must have money. Gimme.
Hello, I like money.
Go shopping. Okay. Again, I don't need anything. So let's just keep going. Looks like a group of civilians, likely victims of Hektar as well, are trapped inside an abandoned warehouse, being guarded by a set of fellow well-armed civilians. Their leader is a bulky human with a bright blue mohawk and the Hektar logo tattooed on both of his arms. See what's going on. Before you're allowed to enter the warehouse, you're stopped by the same man you saw earlier. You! Are you loyal to the one, the only Hektar? Do you grovel at the feet of the great Hektar clan? Yes or no? Yes! One of us! Woo! This guy is obviously a massive nutjob and probably has Stockholm Syndrome of some sort, but he seems to welcome you amongst his ranks and leads you inside the building where the civilians are trapped. These are the heretics whom I have captured and shall sacrifice in the name of Hektar. They actually want to leave. There shall be no leaving this place. We must stay and dedicate our lives and our wallets to Hektar. These guys have to be stopped. Once it becomes clear you've turned on them, the burly man calls for one of his guards to attack you. The intruder's on board. We'll make one last one. No, they might control my shelf. And they're beating up my oxygen and my medbay. They hit my oxygen. Okay, there's a lot going on our ship right now. We did hit their weapons, which is good. Okay, let's assess. You, get out. You, go in, combust. You can't combust, you're not at full health. Damn it. Okay, we killed the ship, but we still have all these intruders to deal with. And they broke my cloaking. Luckily, the fanatics are now out of the way. You scrap the ship. Free the civilians. Turns out there's dozens of people here. Once free, the captives help liberate the rest. You can't possibly escort them all on your ship, but they thank you for your help and offer some of the supplies they found in the warehouse. Alright, let's take care of these intruders. They've locked us in here. Okay, our crew are dying. We gotta send them out. Get in here. Come on, die. Yes, that's 1, 2. Nice, we got them. Phew. Alright, let's heal up, everybody. Alright, we have enough scrap, so I guess we'll just keep going down here. I don't want to go to any more stores. I want more scrap. You're starting to notice the most prominent trait of all Hektar employees is their extreme greed. One particularly greedy slug nearby looks to be wanting a piece of your ship and attacks. Alright, last minute repairs, let's fight. Nice, we hit their weapons. I mean their shields. Now we hit their weapons. Capitalism has failed me. I shall forever now be communist. Bribery and communism are synonymous, right? Mute them and continue fighting. I'm not accepting that weird surrender. Die, you corporate scum! You receive one last hail from the Hektar captain as his ship is plunged into flames. I wasn't paid enough to say something clever, but if my manager asks, pretend I did. Oh, cuts off again. Let's go here. Whoa, what is this? At first, this beacon seems rather unamusing, until you spot the massive spherical shipyard hovering above the ground. Upon further inspection, beneath it appears to be a rural village of some sort. Definitely not one of a spacefaring species, at least. The village below is bustling with what looks to be lizard creatures. You've noticed these guys working aboard Hektar ships before, but with an educated guess, you could assume this is where they live. Very strange, but as you approach the shipyard, it becomes apparent there's more here than you first observed. An orange spectacled lizard with a suit and backwards tie is screaming into a megaphone, trying to calm down a crowd of irate lizards with picket signs and armed weapons. Speak to the manager. You land near ship nearby, unnoticed by the crowd. The lizard in charge turns to you, while you catch shouts of traitor and more offensive terms being hurled towards them. Yes, hello. I am Metyut, the manager of this facility and caretakers of the lizard population. Workforce. Yeah, that's the word. Metyut pushes his glasses back up onto his face, unfazed while a flaming stone is thrown nearby and some lizard riders tear apart a Hektar ship in the background. You also notice a very large slug ship hovering above the crowd. It's not firing yet, but you suspect if the crowd pushes things too far, this is their plan to suppress it. Your, quote, workforce doesn't seem too happy. Metyut seems slightly uncomfortable. Yes, I'm glad to see you are not in fact blind. These riots are common, but what can you do? They call me a traitor because I sold out my own species to a corporation. But look at it this way, it's paid labor, and they signed the contracts. We were living in squalor, but our Queen Chief Thek and her council thought it was wise to make some trade agreements with Hektar after we were approached by two slugs with a deal. I'm just the mediator, and we're better off with this path anyways. Hektar supplies our species with weapons and armaments, and we supply them with work. If we didn't arrange this, then soon enough, we'd either be forced to migrate to some wasteland planet by a ministry contractor looking to build a new law school, or left for dead when the rebels come calling. Metyut reaches for a bottle of eye drops and drips them into his eye, then ducks as some alien fruit comes whirling by. I'm doing my best to keep the working conditions fair and orderly, but they just can't see that. I need them to open their eye, because if they weren't for me, Hektar would be a hell of a lot crueler. Metyut makes a sideways glance up at the ship above you both. This thing, Hektar Loyalty Assurance, trademark? That doesn't sound like you're helping your species. They're just blind, you're right, side with Metyut. I don't know which one to pick. That doesn't sound like you're helping your species. Well, I'm sorry if you don't agree, but as I may remind you, you're in debt to the Hektar Corporation, so I'm not inclined to take advice from you. I suggest you leave. I have enough to handle at the present moment. Metyut barely only finishes his sentence when an explosion sends you all flying forward as one of the rioters accidentally sets off an explosive charge in one of the hangars. The Hektar officers watching spring into action, and Metyut follows behind them, latching onto the one in charge and trying to stop him from giving the order to fire. The slug grabs the lizard by the tail and flings Metyut away, then orders the vessel above to open fire on the crowd. The lizards scatter as the lasers pelt them from above. If you're going to get involved, now is the time to do so. Protect the crowd. You rush back to your ship as quick as possible and return to the vessel. Let's fight. Uh-oh. Pilot borders. This is a pretty scary ship, but I'm sure we'll be able to handle it. Cloak! Hit everything, come on! Nice. We didn't get their missile offline, but it should be okay. Please miss. Oh! 4 damage right in the engines. That's not good. But we did cause a fire in their shields. Ouch! Oh! 2 damage. Get hit in the weapons, you pricks. Yes. Burn! And they're dead. The Hektar ship has been defeated. Maybe you should feel guilty considering they were just employees following orders, but you don't feel any sympathy whatsoever. We got a flat gun Mark 1. With the ship out of the way, you return to the shipyard. During the battle, the rioters seem to have taken control of a large portion of the hangar, but the remaining Hektar staff are pushing back. This could end in even more bloodshed if you don't step in. Convince Metyut to talk them into standing down. You call out to Metyut, appealing to him to defuse the situation. He falters, but calls out to Hektar, demanding they stand down. They refuse at first, but once Metyet threatens to get Billy involved, they stand down. Once Hektar has cleared out, the lizards swarm the rest of the place and capture Metyet while cheering for your crew. All that seems in question now is the fate of Metyet. He deserves a second chance. The lizards groan, but they aren't going to question you after how much you helped them. Metyet seems shocked as he hasn't been torn limb from limb yet. Well, why did you spare me? Second chances? My kind doesn't believe in those, but I guess I'm far too displaced from our traditions to care. It's obvious the lizards don't want Metyet around. You offered to drop him off somewhere else in the sector, but he declines. I'm afraid it is best if I find a different occupation. Hektar will have to make do without my help, because I'm done. I guess I'll stick with you now. Oh, and before we go, let me repay you. Instead of immediately stepping on your ship, however, Metyet wiggles his arm awkwardly and mumbles some incoherent words. You stare at him and he stares back in silence. What was that? Oh, the door open song, I think. It's a lizard thing. Request for entry or whatever. Just say yes and let's get it over with. Sure, get on. Right, sorry about that. Just some dumb tradition, okay. Welcome aboard, Metyet. So what do you do? Metyet, manager. The quite unpopular traitor to his own lizard kind. However, he has no time to worry about that. He must meet his quota. So he regenerates 3 HP per second if unharmed for 7 seconds. Okay, active ability. Temporarily doubles their repair and sabotage speed but lowers the max health. Nearby allies also gain the effects. He passively provides a 50% fire resistance to other allied crew in the same room. Max health is increased to 135. Movement speed is increased to 1.5 times speed. Alright, pretty good. He'll roam around the ship and help us out. We have another distress beacon, but we'll go here first, because I want to repair my hull. Or not. A Hektar ship approaches, weighing their odds of success against you. Apparently, they rank them high because the ship attacks. Repair. Alright, get their weapons. Nice. The Hektar employee frantically flips through his employee manual. Crap! It doesn't say anything about what we do here. Time to resort to plan B. Buy my way out. Pay them no attention and go back to fighting. The Hektar ship explodes, and an automatic message is sent out to your ship. Hektar Industries applauds you for your success in combat. Before you could scrap our ship, however, we request that you watch this short ad. Okay, alright. Let's go to this store and then to this distress beacon. You arrive at the store, but the ship meant to greet you is deathly silent. Oh, this is the silent thing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, go shopping, do nothing, and we'll sell the flak one. Let's see if we can buy, I don't really want to buy anything. We'll sell this, buy some fuel, buy some missiles, and buy some hull repair points. Alright, we'll also upgrade our engines. Yeah, with our reactor power. Let's go to the distress beacon. Whoa, what is this? This distress beacon has landed you somewhere unexpected. A lush terraformed paradise, housing in its center a vast ring-shaped building which is home to none other than Hektar HQ. Strangely, the distress beacon is broadcasting only a few specific frequencies, one of which is a more secretive Federation channel. Investigate? You land on the HQ landing pad, surprised to find no intervention from any kind of security. As you approach the building, however, you're stopped by a rather dangerous-looking security system which refuses you entry. Metyet, attempt to gain access. Looks like your attempt to enter was successful. You carry on throughout the building, but it's clear things aren't too good in here. Faint bloodstains decorate the walls, mostly the bright green sludge known to spill out of dead slugs. It's weeks old though, a foreboding omen of the state of what you might find deeper inside. At last, you come across an office door. Stepping inside, you find a blue slug slumped over a desk, silently sobbing to himself. He perks up when he sees you, and his demeanor quickly changes between shock, terror, anger, and finally defeat. So, you finally come to kill me. I knew the deadline would arrive. Well, you have me now. I give up. Just kill me. Who are you, and who is trying to kill you? The slug seems to realize you aren't who he expected. Wait, you aren't Taurus. I'm saved! Saved! Haha! I am Billy Hektar, CEO of Hektar and grandchild to Carl Hektar, founder of Hektar Industries. I knew that signal would reach someone eventually. Unfortunately, I've been trapped in my office for months, forced to run this company like a crime ring rather than a business. You trapped yourself in your office? What? No, you dumbass. Hektar has always been the underdog, but when I inherited the company along with my brother, we hoped to make this company really shine. And then Zulfikar came along and completely monopolized the entire weapon industry. I tried to save the company, but my brother didn't appreciate my methods. So what if I enslaved a species of primitive lizards? I don't see how that led to you being trapped in an office. I'm getting here, relax. After he left the company, okay, well, I kind of forced him out, but that's not the point. Things went downhill. I couldn't keep my investors paid. One by one, they left. Soon, only some grease stain named Tony Sr. and that bastard Vael was left. That handsome son of a that son of a Wait, do you mean the Vael? The leader of the syndicate? The one in charge of all the mercenaries in the galaxy? Yeah, that one. Oh, and by the way, might be important to mention that he's entering this facility. You've set off an alarm, and now he's probably going to send an assassin to come and kill us both. Fair warning and all that. Get the hell out of here. As you're hurrying out of the office, you stop to notice a second ship has landed next to yours. A massive stealth-like vessel, and next to it is a human dressed in a painted MFK uniform. A nice ship you got there, partner. Now hand over the slug and no one gets hurt. Who the hell are you? The man pauses as if he's contemplating how to respond. Name's Taurus, one of Vale's enforcers. Folks like you call us the Angels of Death. Ain't that fitting? He turns his attention to Billy. Now, Billster, your time is up. Vale's tired of your malarkey. You ought to know by now when you mess with men like him, you better keep your promises. He turns back to you. Now, last time I'm gonna ask. Hand over the slug, and we can all walk away like nothing happened. Refuse. Ain't that sweet? I was hoping you'd refuse. You've got one sweet bounty on your skull, and I'd love to cash you in. Taurus smiles menacingly, then dashes back to his ship, whose engines have already powered up. This is gonna be a rough one. And we got Billy, CEO of Hektar, on our ship. Please, man the piloting. Uh-oh. Sent a boarding drone in our medbay. Uh-oh. We have... Oh, this is bad. Okay. Oh, firebomb in the engines? Not good. Okay. Missile to the weapons. Come on! Nice! Nice. I'm getting real sick of these weapons. Get out of here. Uh-oh. It's him. It's Taurus. He's on our ship. Shoot him. We'll take out the drone control. Boom. We set it on fire. Okay, they only have 2 crew members left, and they're about to die. Well, they do have a clone base, so... let's just kill them. And they're dead. Angelic Deathbringer is dead. Taurus' ship explodes, plummeting into the ground. You pilot closer and scrap the wreckage. Nice, we got a bunch of stuff. With Billy now safe, you take one last trip to pass the wreckage. To your surprise, you dig out what appears to be a highly advanced weapon powered by bizarrely foreign yet similar tech. You aren't sure where it's from, but you'll take it. Billy also has a team come in to scan the ship and retrieve its blueprint, which will make a fine addition to your hangar, so that means that was an unlock. Billy seems to be making himself comfortable in your ship's lounge. I think now's as good of a time as any for old Billy to take a relaxing vacation from all this chaos and taxes. Say, stranger, where you headed? We're off to save reality from the interdimensional rebellion. Oh, wait, interdimensional heroes probably don't pay their taxes, do they? Haha, baby, no more taxes, here I come. Oh, and saving reality is cool too, I guess. One last thing, what about our debt? Right, yeah, I can take care of that. Fair is fair. You know, it might be a good idea to let everyone here go now. This will be a PR disaster if it ever got out. Alright. Yeah, you got that right. Now let's heal up our crew. Alright, everyone's healed. We have Billy in the pilot. He's a slug, so he won't get mind controlled. Let's keep going. We'll go to the store again and then loop back around. And we'll go up and then back to the exit. Alright, we've been here. We don't need anything. We'll go here. You finally found the exit to this dreadful sector. You're stopped before you can leave by a massive Hektar vessel. Sorry, but you may not leave this sector. You still owe Hektar Industries a lot of money. Billy, have Billy clear you for leaving. Fortunately, it only takes a few minutes before Billy returns and you're allowed to leave. Guess it pays to have the CEO of a major corporation aboard your ship. So we got a modular ion, which is just an ion that does 3 damage that you can modify, but I didn't talk about this laser weapon, the Zenith laser. A deadly aether-powered laser that deals massive damage even compared to standard heavy lasers. It takes 1 power, 14 seconds to charge. It only shoots 1, which is pretty annoying. Oh, but it does 4 hull damage, 4 system damage, and 60 crew damage, 10% fire chance, 80% breach chance, 40% stun chance. Oh my god, that is overpowered. Although it does only shoot once, so let's see. We could technically keep this online. It wouldn't be that bad of an idea. So now we have a powerful weapon on our hands. This is amazing. So let's go to this next sector. You've entered hyperspeed. Proceed to the Union sector. Union-controlled sector. Error. Data entries for this sector are corrupted. Recovery attempts failed. Proceeding with jump regardless. This appears to be an ordinary Union sector, but something has gone wrong with the entrance beacon. Your computer is overloaded by strange signals, and garbled static occasionally can be heard from your radio system. Strangely, there is no militia guard protecting this beacon. Instead, a Union outpost in the distance hails you. Yes, hello? We are requesting that you pay the mandatory fee for entry, please. Slug crew. Your slug senses distress among the civilians. He advises that we arm the weapons. No, dodge the fee. You're attempting to flee, but a hacker ship uncloaks and stops you. You cannot run from us, Captain. We will get our scrap one way or another. Scans show they've disrupted the engines. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish this one last fight into the hacker sector. This seems interesting. Alright, now let's test out this Zenith laser, shall we? Boom! Oh my god, that did a lot of... I know that you couldn't really see it because it got covered up, but it did a lot of damage. Alright, face my Zenith laser. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. You defeated the hacker ship. You salvaged what remains. The Union outpost hails you again. Thank you for saving us. The hackers swarmed this sector. They shut off all of our communications and killed our entire fleet of militiamen. They've been keeping us as slaves and using this sector as their base of operations. Now that we're free, there's no better opportunity for me to escape than to hitch a ride on your ship. Well, I'm sorry, but we have a full crew, so you have to stay back on the station. Well, this is a name-corrupted sector. Yeah, this sector is hacked by the slug hackers. So we'll see what that's all about in the next video. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this corporate chaotic episode of FTL Vanilla Voyages with the Bulwark. I'll see you all in the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you there. Peace.